Your photos are in the cloud. Your documents are in the cloud. Your emails, your music library, your calendar, your backed up contacts, all in the cloud. The cloud is everywhere, which makes it surprising that almost nobody knows what it actually is. Here is the answer. The cloud is someone else's computer. That is it. That is the whole explanation. The cloud is a large number of computers, servers, owned and operated by technology companies, stored in purpose, built buildings called data centers, connected to the internet so you can access them from anywhere. When you upload a photo to iCloud or Google Photos, you are copying that file from your device to a hard drive in a data center, a building that might be in Ireland or Virginia or Singapore or all three simultaneously. When you open that photo on a different device, you are downloading it from that hard drive back to you. You are not reaching into an abstract digital sky. You are reaching into a specific building, in a specific place, pulling a specific file off a specific drive. The word cloud was borrowed from engineering diagrams where internet infrastructure was traditionally drawn as a cloud shape, a vague blob that meant everything outside your local network that you didn't need to worry about. The cloud metaphor survived because it suited a marketing purpose. It sounds effortless, infinite, frictionless. A cloud just exists. You don't have to think about where it is or how it works. But the infrastructure is vast and extremely physical. A major data center can occupy hundreds of thousands of square meters of floor space. It consumes electricity at a scale comparable to a small town. The servers generate enormous amounts of heat, which requires equally enormous cooling systems. Fans, chillers, water cooling systems running constantly. Some data centers are built near rivers or the sea to use natural cold water. Microsoft has experimented with submerging servers in watertight containers on the ocean floor. Google's data centers alone consume more electricity per year than the entire nation of Sri Lanka. The scale of this physical infrastructure is one of the main reasons cloud computing is dominated by a small number of enormous companies. Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud control the majority of global cloud infrastructure. They have spent hundreds of billions of dollars building data centers, laying fiber optic cables, hiring engineers, and developing the software that manages millions of servers as if they were a single system. A company that wants to build a website or an app no longer needs to buy its own servers and maintain its own data center. It rents computing power from one of these providers, paying only for what it uses, scaling up or down based on demand. Netflix, Airbnb, and Spotify all run on Amazon Web Services. The infrastructure of the modern internet is mostly rented. This is the true meaning of cloud computing for businesses. It converts the capital cost of owning infrastructure into an operating cost of renting it. For startups, the effect is transformative. A company that would once have needed months of setup time and millions in hardware investment can now launch a global service from a laptop in an afternoon. For consumers, the benefit is different. Your files exist on a server you don't control, which means they survive if your phone breaks, if your laptop is stolen, if your house burns down. You can access them from any device with an internet connection. You can share them with anyone. The trade-off is that your files are on a server someone else controls. The company that owns that server decides how it is secured, how long your data is retained, what happens if the company is acquired, and what legal obligations it has to governments that request access to your data. You have accepted those trade-offs, probably without reading them, in the terms and conditions you ticked through. The cloud is not abstract. It is not ethereal. It is a building, many buildings, filled with machines, generating heat, consuming electricity, in service of the information you upload and download every day. The metaphor was always slightly dishonest, but the service it describes is real, and it works. Now you know.